I've always wanted to be a nurse since I was 5 years old. It's all I've ever wanted to do, and to be of good use to people.
Kim is deserving to be our national hero because she's everything that BAYADA stands for. She's compassionate, she's excellent, she's reliable.
She has been such a selfless servant in the realm of nursing, and I can't even tell you how many times we hear from clients or friends or whisper down the lane how incredible she is at what she does.
She's always made that impact. She starts that relationship from day one, and it's really special to see unfold. And I haven't really had that many experience with that many nurses that I've seen so many families she's impacted, how many nurses and peers she's impacted.
It has a great value, being there for people and fulfilling needs for people who desperately need it. That's a huge role, loving up these families and caring for these families as well. I just have a burden for people who are struggling and children who are struggling specifically. When I started working with Jax, he wasn't walking well, he wasn't speaking a whole lot, he would struggle a little bit socially. He was very unsteady on his feet, and he was having somewhere upwards of about 150, 200 seizures a day.
Jackson's primary diagnosis is a rare form of mitochondrial disease known as TRIT1 deficiency. His secondary diagnosis is myoclonic epilepsy. To have Kim in our lives is the best thing that could have ever happened to us. I knew from day one when I met her that we were just going to hit it off.
She goes over and beyond, what she should be doing. As far as like the baking, just the way she talks to him. She talks to him like a human being, and the love that she shows. I mean, she's a mom too.
I've been working with Jackson for 2 years, and in that time, I've seen him progress with his language. I've seen him learn all of his colors. Everything that I do is a fun thing, but it always has a therapeutic base.
He's just able to be a normal kid. He's able to do all of those normal experiences. I see him constantly outside. She would go on the trampoline with him because she's one of a kind. I have never met anybody like her. She truly cares about her job, and she comes to work always with a list of things that she wants to get done.
Lately, we've been having a lot of highs, and I'm grateful for those, but last winter, Jackson was really, really sick. Each day I would come in, and he would lose a little bit more ground, and a little bit more ground, and a little bit more ground. I would just see it. It was a daily deterioration, And one morning at like 5 o'clock in the morning, I was holding him in my arms, rocking him, and I texted Mom, and I'm like, he just has to go to the hospital. And we got to figure this out. We got to figure out what's going on with him. He's so full of life. And to see him where he wanted to sleep most of the time and couldn't do anything, and he knew he was losing his skills. He would have this frightened look in his eyes, like I can't pick up the fork to feed myself. I could see the panic in his eyes, and that's the hardest part. The whole time he was in the hospital, I was thinking, okay, when he gets home, I want to try this. When he gets home, I want to try that. He couldn't even hold his head up. I mean, I would constantly text Mom about how's he doing today? Is he any better today? Is he still having as many seizures? Is he talking? Because he stopped talking. But thankfully, with a lot of effort and a lot of hard work, he's come back, and he's come back stronger, and he's the best version of himself that he's been lately. And it's been such a gift, because I wasn't really sure we would see these days again. So I'm really grateful for that. We were probably at school maybe a couple of weeks. All the children in the kindergarten class knew his name, and as each one of those kids walked by, I'm gonna get emotional. He was high-fiving every kid in that line. And that was the day that I knew that it was a success, that we had got him to school, that he was making friends, that he was happy to be there. It was incredible, and that's what you want. You want him to have, little boy experiences. These little victories are important. Love is important at the end of the day. And they teach that to you, because they love us without condition. They just love you because you show them love, they love you back. And they give it to you every day. And that's just so important. So important. I'm supposed to be there helping him, but knowing him makes me a better person. It really does. It makes me learn patience and tolerance and to be grateful for everything that we have, or the little victories in his life, you know? When he achieves something and you see that smile, it's everything. It's everything.